All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rekakadash. It's all praises to the world calls God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem meaning in the name of Yahushai, being the name of the only begotten Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful like preaching his word in truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazabah. Sucker. I'm the brother Tazabah in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp. Lord will with another video to edify and shamefully we got to address this dude again. I was listening to the Elder Malcolm's channel. He had put up a video called let me see where it's at. Called "Yes, I Said It. ISUPK is not fit to teach," and I absolutely 100% agree because the frequency at which they're going off shows you that the Spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with them. Not fit to teach. Now, the Lord is going to set up both sides, but it's crazy that adultery is being. It's just crazy how adultery is being promoted. When you go back to the basic tenets of what the Lord taught us when He was on the scene, it's 100% against it, right? And don't let the fact that Christians only teach about love, get around the scriptures where it tells you that you're supposed to love your brother, right? Because what these men are teaching is complete hate against your own brother. But I'm gonna start right here in Matthew's 5:19, and this is written in red, right? It says, "Whosoever their shoulder should break one." No. I'm gonna start at Matthew's 22 and 36. Right, which is written in the regular. It says, "Master, which is the greatest commandment in the law?" Yahushai said unto him, "Thou shalt love thou shalt love Yahweh thy power with all thy heart." Right, and what is love? I gotta get this again. These are basic scriptures that these dudes lose, man. John 14 and 15, "If you love me, keep my commandments." Right? 1 John 5 and 3, "For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous." So that's what love is. Right? So going back to Matthew's 22 and 37, Yahushua said unto him, "Thou shalt love Yahweh thy power with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind." I mean, you're always having a mind to follow everything that the Lord wrote down to the best of your ability. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, "Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." Now, if you loved your neighbor as yourself, right, and you show love to the Lord, would you commit adultery? Would not be hate to your neighbor? But here it is within this body. It's like if you have a grievance with one another, you would get counsel. If you're not able to physically fight that man and win, to go commit adultery with his woman. And these men will go to the scriptures, like the account with King David when he committed adultery with Bathsheba, who was Uriah's wife, and sent him off to die. The punishment that the Lord issued out on him, they'll use that to justify adultery. It's madness, man. Right? Madness that this is being promoted. It's crazy how we have to get into these things too. So this is John 13 and 34. It says, "A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye love one another." So, is committing adultery on your brother's wife, is that an act of hate? Would you want your brother to do that to you? Now, these are basic tenets in the scriptures, but niggas will jump right over this to justify a wicked ass statement. Hey, you all need to just put the Bible down, man, because you digging a huge ditch for yourself and those that listen to you. Because a man called in, and I said it yesterday, If one man has this thought, 100 men have this thought, and more than 100, because hey, the scriptures say the wide gate. Many are there that go in at the wide gate. These dudes represent the wide gate. You can do whatever you want, right? You can commit adultery and still call yourself a righteous Israelite. These dudes are a wide gate, man. There's a lot more over there than there are in GMS, and but the quality is degradable, man. The quality, the scriptures talk about how you become a degenerate plant unto me. These dudes are degenerate plants. This is John 14 and 21. It says, he that hath my commandments and keep them, he it is that loveth me. You see, this is what love is. Keeping the commandments. This is what, hey, because what? Through keeping the commandments, you show fear and reverence to the Lord, right? You show that you have a strong fervency for him. And through keeping the commandments, man, you avoid offending your brother, right? And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father, and I will love him and will manifest myself unto him, right? Hey, you got to keep the commandment, but this dude promotes against the commandments of the Lord. This is Romans 13 and 8. Owe no man anything but love one another. For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. Why? Because what? You're not doing anything against the law. It gets to that in the 9th verse. It says, For this thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not commit adultery, but they're saying it's okay to commit adultery, right? To get back at a man. Right? Thou shalt not commit adultery. This is the red letter. Or no, this is Paul speaking, Salakia. Thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, right? Thou shalt not covet. That's covetous, to try to go into another man's wife. That's his. Why you want what's his? Very, very homosexual of you to sit here and want to commit adultery to another man's wife, because you swapping fluids with a nigga that you know, right? When you go into another man's woman, it's disgusting, man. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in the saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Now, would you want your neighbor to go into your wife, right? Would you want your neighbor to kill you? Would you want your neighbor to steal from you? Would you want them to bear a false witness against you? Would you want them to covet your things and steal from you? No, you want it. It says, love worketh no ill to his neighbor, and these niggas have no love. Not love for the truth, not love for the Lord. They got love for themselves, and they preach a doctrine that's against what the Lord commanded. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. Right? This is Matthew 5 and 18. It says, For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of the least commandments, these least commandments, right, and shall teach men so, and these men are breaking the least commandment, and they're teaching others to do the same thing. And this ain't even one of the least commandments. This is serious. This is life and death scenario, man. He shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven, and you all are going to be low level, right? And we got to go back to basics, like how to properly show love in this truth. And like the elder apostle Bar said, we got to talk to you like you're stupid. Like little kids. B, C, D. We got to break it down like that. It makes no sense that we got to revert back to this shit. But you all, man, the Lord is going to have a real quick judgment. It says, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. And you all that stick around after this promotion of adultery, you all that stick around, hey, notice that if you have an ought against anybody, This might be the judgment that they give out and advice that they give out to another man. This might be the advice that a lot of men have already taken that have something against you. So when your woman is over there doing the beast with two humps with somebody else, and you stuck around after this stuff, that's on you. It says, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven, but whoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And really, we're the ones that are coming at you for this thing. We're telling you, no, adultery is not okay. Ever. Ever. Adultery is not okay. You know? But, Lord willing, this is at a final say, call halal, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, or Shalom.